What's up, guys? Welcome back to JH Anime Gamer for another episode of the series on YouTube. And today I am doing a video of recent pickup videos. I'm super excited, guys. I hope you are watching this video today. I'll be uploading it later. Today is Sunday the 21st of October and the sun is out, and it's a glorious Sunday morning here on JH Anime Gamer channel. And today we're doing recent pickup videos, video games I have picked up over the last 2 months from September to now. Falling back a little bit on games at the minute. So many new games out on every system, every platform, and I'm going to dive straight into this and show you all these games. So let's go cut this video, and unfortunately you will not see my face. But the main thing is focus on the games display on this table. I'm going to show you now. Hey folks, welcome back. Just a wee quick edit there, and these are the stuff I have picked up recent over the last 2 months. We're in autumn time 2018, and the retro game magazines, I think we'll start with them first. You've probably seen on my Instagram I picked up the Retro Gamer magazine, the Street Fighter 30th anniversary edition. Just love to pick up these magazines and get this magazine, so I picked that one up. That was the issue I was missing. Got that through the mail. And the other two magazines I picked up is the Tetris and the Dayton USA. I love this game. I played this back in the day in the 90s, the Sega Saturn version of the Dayton USA. I have 2 copies up there, and okay, it's good to collect the Retro Gamer magazines. Now I have subscribed to Retro Gamer magazine, and should be arriving in another week or so, and special free gift. It's not here unfortunately, but I've just ordered the description for it. And that's the 8-bit Duo Bluetooth, and it will work on Windows PC and Xbox, I think, and Nintendo Switch as well. But we'll talk a bit more about that in another month or two. When that arrives, I will discuss that. Okay. What we'll start off first, we'll start off with the PlayStation games here. First up, I picked up a PlayStation 1 game. I think it wasn't too bad a price. I paid $2.50 on Computer Exchange, and that is Blade. Swells Snipes and Goro. Loved slashing up vampires, enemies. Loved that game back in the day, so I picked up Blade. Next game I picked up for the PlayStation 1, and that is Road Rash 3D. Such a classic game, and paid £8 for that in the retro store down in Coleraine, just the north coast. If anybody's familiar about the retro store, it's a bookshop in Coleraine, just north coast in Northern Ireland. Leave your comments below. It's a great game. In fact, you can do stunts and 3D world, and you can punch and kick as well. Great game. That's the only PS1 2 games I have picked up in the last 2 months. Gone to the PS3 games, getting into the Gods of War now, and the Gods of War game came out on, was it around April, end of April, but I picked up the God of War 3 for the PS3. Great game. Love the trilogy. Includes the camels of the hunted by the grizzly past warrior, leaving the Kratos heads of the Mount Olympus to slay. And there is the back of the case. Just move them on quickly, just to give you. Picked up a limited edition one here. Comes with the manual and map, and that is Elder Scrolls 5. The Skyrim for the PS3, and I haven't played these games yet, for the PS3, but I picked this one up recently, about a few weeks ago. I'd love to dive into this sometime in this year. There's so many games out there I'm playing at the minute, so bear with me. Last but not least, last PS3, the only RPG game I have picked up, and that is Neptune Victory. Just love these games. I love the RPG games. Just love the characters and the CPUs and transcendence of this game. Just love challenging games. They're so long gameplays, all these RPG games, but I enjoy them. And there are adventure of this game, and I played about 25 minutes of this game. It is fun, action, fighting chicks, as I would only can say about it. But they've done a lot of these Neptune games. There's so many of these out at the minute. But I think that's the only game I have of Neptune. So that is the PlayStation 3's PS1 out of the way. We'll move on to the Xbox 360 games. First up, we've got the Lost Planet. It's a fight, survival, hunt for revenge. I would class this game as science fiction, horror, but there we go. Leave your thoughts below, in the comments below. If you see these games today, I'm showing you. You've played any of these games. I'd love to dive into this sometime in the winter time. Great game. If you've seen Lost Planet, the first one, I've also picked up Lost Planet 2 for the Xbox 360. Kill Big. Great fighting game. Sponsored by Capcom. Does the Resident Evil and Street Fighter. Great game. I love the Capcom series. I love the games from Capcom. I just think they're a great company that makes games. Next I picked up is Dishonored for the Xbox 360. Another great game. Never played it, but if you love Assassin's Creed, you will love this. Here's the back case of it. Another great game, another Chilean adventure game. Reminds me a bit like Mad Max, and that is Rage. Never go wrong with Rage on the Xbox 360. One of the hits in the platform. It was a winner of the E3 awards. I think it was way back in 2010 or 11. And there's the back case of it. Just love, you can drive the buggy and kill creatures around the get where this game was made. But yeah, it's a great game, but planets of impacts of the Earth, but brilliant game. Recommend to pick that one up. Only RPG game I picked up for the Xbox 360, and that is Phantasy Star Universe. Yeah, Phantasy Star Universe. I remember playing the first one, the Phantasy Star, on the Dreamcast. I think it was called Fantasy Online. Phantasy Star Online, yes, that was it. But I've never played this one. Got a good deal on this one. I picked this one up for about £5. You can get them pretty cheap now. There's the back case of it. Great game. Now we'll move on to the Gears of War. If you're a big fan of the Gears of War, leave your comments below. And as I am a big fan of Gears of War, I completed Gears of War 4. But I picked up the Gears of War 2 limited edition. There it is, and going to blow you away. Awesome game. I'll just show you quickly. Do an unboxing. Just take the sleeve off this. This just comes with a nice gun, steel case. The weapon he uses. I don't know if that shows well in the light or not in the camera. Let's put it over the other side. There you go. Inside you've got the manual and the 2 discs. Pretty cool. So it is. There we go. That is the Gears of War 2 new edition. Got it for $2.50. Got a good deal on it. And Computer Exchange. So nice to have in your collection. Limited edition. And one of the best Gears of War of the franchise series, and that is Gears of War 3. Such a classic game. Action, blow your mind, collision, electricity. Great game. And there's the back of the case. Okay, I think we're getting there. Just bear with me, folks. And picked up the limited edition. Got back into the fighting games at the minute. Here is limited edition Dead or Alive 5. Picked up the tin box limited edition steel case. This comes with the game. Let's give you a wee quick look. I'll show you the photographs on Instagram later. So we'll be posting all these games up on Instagram, the recent pickup videos. So this comes with the, get this out. Comes with this lovely art book of Dead or Alive 5, and just awesome pictures. Shows well on the camera of herself there. This is the gallery. Pretty awesome, but I will show you more details on Instagram if you want to check out JH Anime Gamer. I'll leave the links after this video. She's one of my favourite characters, Anya. And there you go. There you go. That's all I'll show you. And the game, Dead or Alive 5 game itself. Great fighting game. It's one of the easiest fighting games to get into. If you find Street Fighter hard, I recommend you play Dead or Alive 5. I've got the complete series of Dead or Alive games. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and on different platforms. And there we go. One Dead or Alive game I haven't picked up yet, and that is Dead or Alive 5 Last Round. I'll probably pick that one up later this year. And it comes with the awesome Dead or Alive 5 soundtrack. I'm a fighter. Pretty cool. So I'll show you in-depth Instagram photos later, and just give you a quick look what games I picked up and so on up. So you go, nice little edition, collector's edition, Dead or Alive 5. Set that down there. Picked up a mini controller and a user controller. If your hands my hands is pretty long fingers, but good grip in this controller. If you don't like the big junky controller of PS4, and this comes in handy for platform games like Sonic, Tomb Raider and stuff like that. But if you like the Hornet, I recommend you pick up one of these controllers up. You get them pretty cheap now. I think I paid around 25 quid. They're normally around that price. And there's the controller itself. There is the controller. Nice controller for your nice good shape on your hands. It's great to grip. And good nice analog sticks here, and your D-pad, and pause button, middle button, options, and share. Great controller. I got the red version of it. I think there's different colours, blue and black and all sorts. Let's set that down there. Okay guys, coming to near the end of the video. Plus there is a bonus game after this bungle here, a stack of PS4 games. I think there's one only Xbox One game here, but the game I'm playing, I got this game last year, and that is Persona 5. I'm still playing it. One of the best RPG games. It's very hard. I'm pretty stuck at the minute, and on chapter 3, I think, where it goes into the castle, and you have to fight all the enemies and attack. And yeah, find it hard at the minute, but it's a game I'll keep playing for a while, I would say. And check out Instagram, because I did leave pictures up on this game, so recommend to check out JH Anime Gamer. I'll leave the links after the video. The only Xbox One game I picked up, and that is Quantum Break. I always pick games up for the Xbox. It's not exclusive for the PS4, but great game. Game complete. Now that was the Steel Case limited edition of Tomb Raider. As I said, check out JH Anime Gamer and the photos on the Steel Case. Great game. I love the Tomb Raider. Great adventure game. You can explore. There's so many side missions to do in this game of Lara Croft herself, and yeah, it was a fantastic game. Some people rate it. It wasn't the one of the best. Some people say the Tomb Raider, the Rise of the Tomb Raider is better. In my opinion, I haven't played the Rise of the Tomb Raider, so I'll give this game an 8 out of 10 for the efforts. They put everything into this game, the Shadow of the Tomb Raider. But I've completed that game but a couple of weeks ago. It's a brilliant game. Game I picked up, these are the recent games I picked up now and the last few weeks. We've got Street Fighter, the 30th anniversary. Picked this game up a few days ago. Just played about 20 minutes of it last night. And you get all the Street Fighter games on this. I love the Street Fighter, a big fan of Street Fighter back in the 90s. I love the Street Fighter 2 Turbo. And especially it's 30 years on since I never actually played the first Street Fighter, but it was nothing like the characters of Ryu and Ken and Chun-Li, but they came into Street Fighter 2, and you got the Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, you got the Street Fighter Alpha series, and then you got the Third Strike, and then you get the arcade. I think the arcade's on this, and then you've got the new generation Street Fighters. There you go, they're all on there in the back of the case. You can see there if it focused on the camera or not, and the light deflecting there from the window, the skylight window I have in the room. There you go, folks. I'm going to play more hours of this Street Fighter this week. Next, playing in a minute, the Steel Case. As I said, the photos on Instagram. I'm not going to show you the Steel Case. You can see it on the camera here. Final Fantasy 15. Is it one of the best Final Fantasies of the series? I would say, on the scale, I'll give this 7 out of 10. But the art and the story of this game is fantastic. The music in this is awesome. And you got the extra. I got the Deluxe edition. It came with a DVD anime movie. I enjoyed it, and I just loved that movie. Sean Bean starred in this. He done the voice. I think was for the Keen. And yeah, I only started playing there about last weekend, so I've only played about 4 hours of this game so far. I'm enjoying it. I'm on chapter 3 at the minute, exploring. So it's a great game. Recommend they pick up Final Fantasy 15. RPG game picked up the PS4, and that is Vulcan Revolution. Not a great game, and it's sealed, so I haven't played it. So eventually I'll dive into this game. There's so many games out at the minute. Next, I picked up another fighting game, and that is Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. Again, I haven't played this game. I picked this up about 3 weeks ago in the local game store, and yeah, it's a fantastic fighting game. I read reviews about it on the IGM. It's got great battles and stories and characters. You can change the colours and all sorts of stuff. Fun game. I recommend to pick that up. Blaze Blue. Wow, our video was on 19 minutes, so trying to make this into a 20-minute video. It's a tall order. Another game I picked up, I'm going to play over the Halloween, and that is Resident Evil 7. Got the steel case version. Again, I'm going to give you photos later on, tomorrow and the rest of the week, and soon up, but took up too much of the video. Got the steel case of Resident Evil 7. To me, it's go back to the mansion house, and it's compatible to play on the VR as well. I don't have a VR, and that would be scary as hell if you played that in VR, guys. But yeah, will you survive? So let's see. We'll play this over the Halloween holidays. Looking forward to that. And next horror game, another survival, and well, this was out last year, and this is called The White Day. Sorry, it's reverse camera. If it's showing back to front that way. I haven't changed the settings, so I will have to fix that once I do the video coming up next Tuesday, Halloween Eve. I'll be doing horror survival games. So I'll be doing it live on YouTube. You can check out JH Anime Gamer on Facebook. I'll be doing all these horror games. I'll be showing you for about an hour or so. So I picked up White Day, picked up about a couple weeks ago. Still haven't played it. And there's the back case of it. Over the Halloween holidays, I'll be playing that as well. Last but not least, I did pick up Gods of War for the PS4. Yes. This game was out at the end of April, and finally I will be diving into this game. Being a bit late, but there's so many games out there. I'm way behind, folks, but I will be diving into this game maybe the end of this month, maybe the beginning of November, but I'm still playing Final Fantasy 15 and Street Fighter, but I'll be playing this game probably around November time. And yeah, Gods of War, great game. Looking forward to that. One of the best games this year. Sorry folks, there's something I forgot to mention. Stay tuned. Be back a second. Yeah, I forgot about these two items. I picked up, these are new. Got these on GameStop when I was down the border in Northern Ireland. I picked up two figures, Gods of War. You can see them on the camera there. Got a great deal on these two figures. Carrots, as we call him. Cardos and Arius, if I might say the names right, Arius and Cardos. Picked up these two figures to go with the game, Gods of War. Had to buy these separate, so I didn't buy the limited edition, it was too expensive. I think it was around about 130, between 130 to 160, but went for these two figures. I think we're excited to get these two figures for the Gods of War game. Yeah, looking forward to play the adventure start of November. Once I complete the Final Fantasy 15, and with the Halloween coming up in the next week or so, and I'll be diving into a lot of horror games. So eventually we'll dive into the Gods of War, and if it doesn't come with that, you can't go wrong with PS4 limited edition DualShock 4 wireless control Gods of War controller. This is sealed. I just ordered this. This just came about a week ago, and it hasn't been used. And you check out the photos on Instagram. I will show you photos on that later on this week. And so yeah, you've got the side view of it here. You've got your man, Paris and Cardis. And there's the back of the box there. So super happy to get that DualShock to play the Gods of War game. That will be awesome. So stay tuned for pictures, folks. I'll be up on Instagram from today and tomorrow and the rest of the week, and there'll be loads of photos. So that's the Gods of War game. And finally, to end this video, a bonus limited edition box set. You'll have to guess if you're going to watch this video today or later on tomorrow or whatever. If you get time to feel free on a Sunday to watch my channel. This is what I'm talking about, folks. This big box, you've guessed already. Yes, another fighting game. I already added the Street Fighter, the Blaze Blue Tag Battle Cross, the Dead or Alive 5, and other fighting games I've got there. And here we go. Yes, I have got the Dragon Ball Z Limited Edition PS4. So stay tuned for the next video. I'll be doing an unboxing video of Dragon Ball Z. As you can see, it is sealed. It comes with the figure, the statue of the man himself, Dragon Ball Z. So that's the way I wanted to end this video, on a high note. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks, as well as a horror live on YouTube coming up on Tuesday the 30th of October. As now, guys, I'm out of here. I'm going to play some more games. I'm going to play with the Street Fighter, and as well as that, with the Final Fantasy 15, and we'll get to Dragon Ball Z, but I'm keeping it sealed in the meantime. But stay tuned, there'll be photographs up on Instagram all week, today and all week, folks. And leave your comments below, folks, any of your favourite games you've seen on this video, and I'd like to hear from you guys. And as for now, folks, I will leave you in peace, and I have to go and edit this video, so this video will be up later today on Sunday, the 21st of October. Sorry, a bit delayed. I wasn't meant to be up yesterday. I was a bit tired from work, but check me out, JH Gamer. I will leave the links below. Facebook, JH Gamer, Instagram. Give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to JH Gamer, because I always like you guys, and because you're awesome. Thanks for your time, and as I said, I will see you with an unboxing Dragon Ball Z later.